Hi, I'm Wendy Tomlinson. I'm a law of attraction practitioner, a life skills coach, but you know what? Most importantly, I am a real person in the real world, and I'm using the law of attraction to create the things that I want in my life, and I want to show you how to do exactly the same. When I work with my coaching clients, or when I'm teaching on one of my online courses, the first thing I need people to understand is that the law of attraction responds to 5 things, and that's what I'm going to share with you in this 5-part mini-series. The things that the law of attraction responds to is your thoughts, feelings, beliefs, the things that you say, and the things that you do. This is really important to understand. When all of these things are a match for the life that you want, that's when it happens, okay? When these things are out of line with the life that you want, when they're, pulling in different directions, you're not going to be able to attract them into your life, and that's really so important for you to understand. So in part 1 of this mini-series, I'm going to talk to you about your thoughts, and I'm going to give you a couple of techniques that can help you to change your thought process from negative to positive. Okay, first of all, I want to explain to you how your thoughts create the things that you want. Mike Dooley, if you've ever watched the movie The Secret, Mike Dooley says thoughts become things. Okay, that's something that you really want to keep in mind because it's so true. And sometimes people say to me, oh, so is the law of attraction just positive thinking? A lot of it is positive thinking, but there is a lot more to the picture. That's just one of the things the law of attraction responds to, but it's super important. And it's probably the thing that you can change the easiest if you've been, the sort of person who's thinking negative thoughts all the time. And, most people do think those negative thoughts, often throughout their life, because they don't know what effect it's having on their life. So you've got all this, chatter going on in your head. We're always thinking about different things, and that's what I'm talking about, these thoughts that are whizzing through your head. So whether they're negative or positive, what those thoughts do is they go out into the universe, okay? And the universe goes, okay, that's what she's thinking, that's what she wants, or that's what he wants, if you're a guy watching this. And that's what the universe starts to send into your life. And also your subconscious mind, when you've got all these thoughts whizzing around, they're sending messages constantly into your subconscious mind about what you want. If you can imagine walking into a gigantic library that's packed full of information that, some of it's really good, some of it's a load of rubbish, but your conscious mind is like the tiniest bit of your gigantic library, okay? So in your mind, you have this huge library, but at the moment you're probably only accessing a tiny percentage of that library. So when you start to become aware of your thoughts and start changing your thoughts to positive, the messages that you send into your subconscious mind are, okay, now my thoughts are, I'm going to create the life that I want. I can create the life that I want, and this is what I want. You get to unlock the rest of the library, okay? And you get to pick out those bits that are going to help you to create the life that you want, okay? So my 2 techniques to help you change your thoughts from negative to positive. The first technique is called spot it and swap it, and that's simply what you do. Whenever you spot a negative thought, swap it for something that feels a bit better, Okay, it doesn't have to be some giant leap. In fact, I don't recommend those big giant leaps. So let's say that you don't have very much money at the moment, and a bill comes through the door, and you go, oh no, there's another bill, how am I going to pay it? And that's negative. Spot it, swap it for something better. So you can go, you know what, this company has trusted me. They've given me this service and now I have to pay for it, and they believe that I can pay for it. Otherwise they wouldn't have given it to me. So, you know what, I'm going to find a way to pay it. You know, I have 23 days to work out how I'm going to pay it, and you know, anything can happen in that time. I can create that money. You know, there's all sorts of different things I can do to create that money. You know, right, what will I do? That's a new thought process, and it's a better thought process for you. So spot it, swap it. The next tip I'm going to give you is to start using affirmations if you're not using them already. Affirmations are positive, present tense statements, okay? And the statements that I want you to say to yourself at the moment, okay? You can say them to other people, you know, to help them with their lives, you know, but let's focus on you for now. So lots of people say to me, you know, that they use affirmations in the morning and at night, but then they don't really use them in the daytime. I want you to fill your life with affirmations, every single day with affirmations, whenever you can. We have, however busy your life is, you will have times throughout the day when you are just doing, you know, things that don't need you to be actually thinking about them as such. You know, times like when you're travelling to and from work, or when you're walking from one place to another, when you're standing in a queue, when you are cooking a meal, when you are cleaning, when you're going to the bathroom, when you're in the shower, things like that. And you can have these affirmations whizzing through your head all day long. The reason why lots of people recommend affirmations in the morning, first thing in the morning when you wake up, and in the evening, is because this is when your subconscious mind is the most accepting of new ideas. So this is definitely a good time to use affirmations, but you don't need to just do them in the morning and in the evening. Just fill your life with them because they're powerful. And whenever you find yourself thinking, you know, those negative thoughts, you know, maybe like, oh, I can't do this, swap it. One of the most powerful affirmations that you can ever use is I can. I can statements are powerful. I can achieve this goal. I can achieve this goal. I can make my life better. All of those sorts of affirmations are massively, massively powerful. So, spot it and swap it, and affirmations. Actually, just before I go, there's one thing that I really want to say about affirmations, and it's a little warning, I suppose. Some people can do giant leap affirmations, and what I mean by this is they go from where they are now, which is like where they don't want to be, to the absolute extreme of where they would like to be, okay, ultimately. So again, let's take that money scenario, because I think most people can relate to that sort of scenario. Let's say you're really, really, you know, not doing well at the moment. You've got lots of bills, you're in debt, and you haven't really got enough money coming in to find a way out of that at the moment. That's how you see it. So to go from that to I'm super rich, I'm a millionaire, you know, it doesn't work for most people, okay? Some people have done it and they get amazing results, okay? Try it, give it a go. If you don't feel that it's working for you, try this instead. It's what I call thought upgrades or affirmation upgrades. So you take where you are right now. So again, let's take the money situation. You know, I'm in debt, I don't have enough money coming in. And the thought upgrade would be, I always have enough money. I always have enough money. I always find a way to make sure that I have enough money to pay all of my bills and provide a nice home for my family, and, you know, just go on as you want. And when you get to that, because that's a believable thought, your subconscious mind will accept that as something that is true, okay? And it's a clear message to the universe, yeah, that this is what I want help with. I want to be able to earn enough money to pay all my bills. And once you get there, it's a really good feeling. And then you can say, right, okay, I want to upgrade again. And this time I'm going to upgrade to something like, I always have enough money to go on a wonderful holiday with my family each year, something like that, okay? Or I always have enough money to buy the car that I want. Whatever it is that you personally want, you have to make it something that you really want rather than what you think you should have. Never do that. Or it always has to be genuine about what you really want, okay? So make it believable. That works for people much better. That's what I found anyway, personally, through working with my coaching clients, through using these things in my own life. I'll just share with you one of my favourite affirmations, and it is simply, every day in every way my life gets better and better. Or, you know, some days it's like my life's just getting better and better all the time. It changes the words that I use, but it's always along those lines. Now, when I first started using this affirmation, my life was nowhere near the life that I wanted. I didn't really like myself very much, and I didn't like my life that much either. And so I started to use this affirmation, and all it meant was that it just constantly needed to get better and better. Okay, so I didn't need to jump right through to my ideal life. It just kept getting better and better, and it started to happen. And gradually things kept coming into my life, and my life kept getting better and better. And my life can always get better and better, so I'm always going to use this affirmation. My life is wonderful, and I also use that affirmation now. I love my life is wonderful, and that is true for me. I do love my life. But I keep using these affirmations of it getting better and better and better all the time, because I'm open to the most wonderful things coming into my life, and that's what I want you to do as well. Be open to the most wonderful things coming into your life. Okay, so that is the end of part 1 of this 5-part series. If you're not already subscribed to my channel, please click on the subscribe button so that you don't miss any of my future videos and you don't miss any of this 5-part mini-series to help you create the life that you want. Okay, so, and also I really love to hear from you, so leave a comment below. Tell me what you're trying to attract into your life. Tell me what affirmations you're using, how you're using the spot it and swap it technique. I really do love to hear from you, and by leaving the comments we can make this this video even more valuable to you all. Okay, so I will be back very, very shortly with part 2, where we'll be looking at how your feelings help you create the life that you want. Okay, I'm Wendy Tomlinson, and you can find more about me at www.wendytomlinsoncoaching.com. Thank you, bye.